And
I wasn't expecting that.
Boys,
Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy.
I
shout
wasn't
out.
expecting. I thought he was about to say Goldust or.
Get out my face, bro. I'm talking about the OGs, nigga.
That's an OG though. Goldust.
That nigga gay, nigga. That nigga all he do is bro.
You cannot say that from Goldust.
Oh, what about, remember the name of
E40, nigga.
what about Rikishi when he put the ass crack in your face?
OG.
That nigga gay.
You gonna say that
What
about
that gotta do with
say that
anything?
about Rikishi, but not
That
Goldust?
nigga put his ass in niggas' faces.
That
Put
shit
his
was
cake in your face, head ass nigga.
'Cause that shit was
But it's
stinking,
not
nigga.
even my birthday,
Nigga.
Hell no.
Rikishi
Nah,
talking
Rikishi
about
knew
me
what
and
he was
Aaron.
doing.
Aaron do some shit like that if he whoop your ass.
You seen
But
what
it's
happened to
not
niggas
even
after he
my
put that
birthday.
ass on him? You seen what happened? Niggas.
Yeah, nigga, that's like Aaron. Exactly, nigga. Like what? If
Niggas
a
would
nigga
be
fart
over
in your
that shit
face,
like-
like, put your ass in your face. Get out my face. Get out my face.
That shit was
literally.
scary too. That
Can
shit
you
was
imagine
scary.
fighting? Hold on, let me retract this. Let me not get off
If
the
you fight a
subject.
nigga that put their ass in your face,
Starring Timothy Brown, Ted Talking, Kion, stuck up in a trap, whipping up the blues.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. My name is Timothy Wall. We have a special guest here today, along with Ted Token, and his name is Leon Kion. Kion, not Leon. Kion, what is your? Do you go by any nickname besides Kion? What is your MC title name?
I don't go by the name. My name Kion. Some people do call me Key, but it's Kion really.
Not
like,
Key.
And it's not
Key.
Keon. It's Kion.
Okay, I thought it was okay.
My mom wanted to be different. She wanted, yeah.
Shout out to the moms.
Shout out to the mom. She had to be different.
So what we gonna talk about today?
that's a great question, nigga.
Let's talk about
You the
goals
host,
and
nigga.
aspirations. I
That's
feel like
great.
goals is very important in life. It's a lot of people who want to hold you back unconsciously, inconsciously, and some people don't want to see you prosper. I have the problems I see with a lot of my friends, and they of course don't see it themselves, is that they don't know how to pick friends. They think that everybody have their back. And the greatest sadness, they don't understand the concept of being worried, of pretend gestures, of admiration, and hidden agendas.
Nigga.
That's a great sadness.
Wow.
It really is.
That's powerful.
So my question is to you, Ted, do you have anybody you felt like in your life had that concept of having pretend gestures of admiration and hidden agendas, or didn't want you to succeed in life?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, give me an example.
What's an example?
And speak with conviction. Speak a little bit louder. We know you can speak loud.
Let's see. I'm a little tizzy right now, so I don't got down. I'm a mellow voice. But fucking, I was going through some shit. My boy fucking, well, air quote, my boy, fucking, he didn't understand the subject of the matter that the shit I was going through, which is understanding. But then again, the way that he took it, it was just like, bro, what? Like, it's just it don't make sense. Like,
So explain.
I'm not about to explain shit.
You don't have to go in
bruh.
detail. Let me ask you this. Do you think he was looking out for your good interests?
No, bruh.
Do you
No,
still?
fuck no.
I know the whole story. I don't.
That was so
wanna,
genuine.
You don't want to divulge the story.
You're like, no,
I'm not about to
bro.
put
No.
my
I
life
understand
out on
that.
social media. If anything, y'all know. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
I want to know
Like,
this though. Are you
point blank.
still acquainted with him as a friend?
Fuck no, nigga.
Do you know that?
No. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You- So you can't say like
I'm
what?
acquainted if I see that nigga, but that don't mean I gotta talk to that nigga.
So
Other
what
than
did he
that,
do? Like in a nutshell, you only gotta like what happened?
Bro,
I'm
I'm not. No, like I said, bro. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
And I'm not about to put that
I
shit
know.
out on
I don't want him.
social
To, I don't
media
want him to
and
put it out.
It's
put
not
it
one
out.
of them things. Usually, any other time, I would.
But
just
at some
go ahead and
point-
go out. But like
That's
this
fair.
shit can.
At
Yeah.
some point, he called him a friend, and the actions that he shown wasn't friendly. It was
Okay,
enemy.
and I feel that. But that's my thing about calling people friends. I personally, I don't use that shit lightly. Like I don't call niggas.
in
I don't, cause I done had the same friends for a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
Like we done made it over a decade. So I like to me, and I'm not saying that necessarily means anything because time doesn't always necessarily mean anything either. Because you could be friends or know a nigga for a long time, they could still be on some bullshit for a long time. But like,
True. And
like,
you only put up with them based on time.
you just gotta be careful of who you call friends. Like I talked to my girl about that shit. I'm like, is this your friend? Like, or is this just somebody that's just like here for the moment, here for convenience?
Yeah,
or
like
here
I got a boy that's fucking like we don't never talk, but like if it's a party, like I hit him up or he hit me up, like because we already know what this shit is. You feel me? Like that's like my party homie. Like
exactly.
You feel me? Like you
so when it's not a party, they not around.
Exactly. Like other than that, if it's not a party going on, we don't talk.
Your
like,
friend gonna be there when it's boring as hell, when it's lit as hell, when it's sad as hell, when it's your friend gonna be there, nigga. Like to me. So that's just how I feel about it. Like, because the niggas that I call my friends, we done been through it. We done been through all the good times, all the lows. Like, so.
Oh yeah, I have way more acquaintances than I have friends. My question to y'all now is, based on these friends that you have, do they know that y'all value their friendship? Because a lot of people don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Do they know that y'all appreciate them? That y'all have respect and admiration and love for them?
For sure. But then again, you got to think about the people that always need reassurance at the same time. Like,
it's a lot of people need some form of reassurance.
Yeah, but like, I mean, some people that do need reassurance at the same time.
You think they do it too much?
Yes, it's like, once they get reassurance, nigga, like once they get that reassurance, they need more. They need like,
oh yeah.
It's like once you get like, it's in another perspective. Like once you see like, say you a rapper or whatever. You get $10,000. You gonna want another 10,000. You gonna want 50. You gonna want $1 million. You feel me? Like it's like we don't stop. Like it's like, bro, like you gotta like the people that know you there for them, or they there for you. Like they know, like, and we know. You feel me? Like, and we don't have to. And it's really on the boring days. You feel me? Like the days where it's like, cause like you got like your lit friends, you getting crazy or whatever and shit. But the real friends, they're like when you struggling. Or fucking like,
that's kind of my point. Like niggas
like,
is there, they were there regardless.
You sit at the crib, y'all chilling and shit. You on your phone or whatever. Like it ain't always lit, bro. Like,
you don't even got to talk about nothing.
Exactly.
What does it mean to be lit though? Like sometimes I feel like everybody, especially the younger generation. Shout out to my young heads. They
young fucks.
You only have fun in the comfort of a party
when it's lit, because
when
it's like
lit. But it shouldn't be like that though.
It shouldn't. Absolutely, it should not. I think it's like it is a comfortability thing, and it's like
it might be a phase thing because I remember
it's definitely a phase thing. It's a weird kind of cultural thing because even the lit shit to me, it's literally me like came from like listening to the kind of music we listen to, like Travis Scott shit. Like it's lit, like that shit. People was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. When I was in like college, like, which was not that long ago, like, I feel like being lit was like, oh, y'all lit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's, like what y'all doing? Like that was a cool thing to do. Like y'all lit right now.
Partying used to be partying as far as things. Shout out to East Carolina University.
Shout
out to UCW.
I was there.
Shout out to my party heads, but. The thing about just the relationship avenue of friendship, and I know I had an episode talking about friendship, but I want to dive deeper. What do you do to maintain that friendship? What makes it become a friendship for y'all? Basically, that's the difference I want to separate.
I'm gonna keep it a band. I feel like, well, a lot of my friends, we've gotten an argument at some point.
Okay, yeah.
But like that argument was like, we can like come back. Like we don't even gotta apologize. But I mean, that's a great thing to do.
I cursed his ass.
Would you say
I cursed his ass out plenty of times?
Would you say you can like agree to disagree? Because because that's how me and like my close friends are. Like we always be going in about some shit. And they be like, well, that's just what I feel. That's why I always say shit like that because I'm like me personally because of being around them, like growing up with them, because like they'll be like, well, this is just me personally. This is how I feel. So like, it might not be how you feel.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly. Like, shout out to AJ and Jack. Like, them two niggas by far
Jack.
that I've met.
AJ,
fucking like, especially like AJ. Like, I could be talking to him about some shit, and then he'll say like some shit he'll disagree upon, and we'll fucking like we'll be in like the heat of the moment type shit. You feel me? And then like other than that, like we gonna disagree. You feel me? But other than that, like ain't like fucking that high school, middle school shit where it's like, hey, we gotta stop being friends because we don't like this and that about each other.
Right.
and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Right.
that's literally high school. Like that's all I used to. I knew like a lot of the people that I knew when I was in middle school and high school is like they. Anytime you disagree and like in relationships at that time, middle school and high school, it's like I don't like this one thing about you, so we can't.
No, yeah, I'm gonna definitely add
like,
on that.
It's like, bro, what? Like,
Right.
I think
nigga,
that's like a
bro, Aaron, if you keep fucking farting, nigga, this nigga
Aaron.
goddamn rumbling the earth right now, nigga. Yo,
pulled
If y'all got that on the audio, Aaron had a whole eruption. Aaron, our videographer, our
take
producer,
that shit, nigga.
pulled pork.
DJ, you need an enema. Actually, you need a courtesy wipe,
But
but you need an enema.
before I like lose that point that you made, like literally the concept and just the word of like friends comes from that like almost like that childhood kind of like this is my friend, like because y'all got all this stuff in common.
Right.
Like so as you get older, you realize like especially when
Everything
things
is
start to
not positive,
change,
bro.
like when stuff start to change with somebody that you know for a while, like you're kind of just like, is this my friend because he does this and I don't do this, or she does this and I don't do that? Like, you know what I mean? And then you start to question stuff like that. But it's kind of like it comes from like a child like kind of place, because when you were children, you had all this in common. That's what made y'all friends.
Hold on, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Nah,
This man stink.
Nah, this
But
this
I
shit-
felt that because honestly, I went through that predicament a couple of years ago. This girl, well, she was like my air quote sister. We did everything together from high school, like from freshman year to fucking senior year and shit. Ended up moving in with each other. And then like
That changed up the whole friendship.
Yeah, it
that
changed,
changed up the
like-
whole friendship.
And I tell niggas this all the time, but you will not know a person unless you're in a relationship with them or you're living with each other,
both.
right? You will never know a nigga fully, anybody, anything. You have to live with
Absolutely.
them or you're in a relationship with them, period,
Yeah.
point blank.
or both.
Like, or both.
Or both. Because you can be living with somebody that you're friends with, or you could be living with somebody
Somebody
that you're in a
that you're in a
relationship with.
nigga.
Yeah,
yes.
or
Do you
So-
think, now let me here go another question. I'm over here spitting and shit. This is my mic, calm down. Do you think that being an artist, Kion, you're an artist, Ted, you're an artist,
I would
so
like
am
to
I.
think so.
Do you think that being an artist, friendship is much more easier because you're an artist?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't that kinda
yes,
scary,
yes
though, in
and
a
no,
way?
Yes and no, yes and no, because I've had a lot of fuck shit happen with other musicians, and because
Same.
on top of that, just because you're a musician and you play an instrument or whatever type of art does not mean you're a great person, bro. I met a lot of assholes.
The
that are
subliminal, and you
fucking-
know who you are.
Bruh, period, point blank, bro. Like, nah, that shit stupid as fuck.
You might be good at what you do, but you're not a good person.
That don't mean exactly, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel that.
Story.
I definitely feel that for sure. Like, bro, I don't know. I think
But
it's just
Then
like,
again, everybody have their good and their bad. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I think
but
it's
that don't
just
mean
like
that's not you as a person.
You-
Everybody have their good and
you
their bad
initially
bitch.
bond over, and I'm not even going to say just music. It could just, let's just say art, because it doesn't have to be music. We're just going to say artists.
Mhm.
Like, you initially bond over what you both have in common together as like artists, but like then after a while you realize like who this person is outside of what they do,
Right. Mhm.
and then you're like, I don't really like understand. I don't understand how you move. Like, I don't really like. I don't get how you move. That's really how I am.
Right.
I'm like, I like what you do, especially with the music shit. I'm like, yeah, I like what you do, but like, I don't really. I'm
And
not-
as a personality, when your personality coming
Bro,
to play,
when
it's different.
I only played in one band, and when I played in that band, like, it was great in the beginning. I loved it, but it was
It's a
like,
Goldilocks zone. It's like at the beginning of a relationship. It's great.
it's great,
Yeah,
but like
yeah, that
literally,
puppy
I
dog
started
love,
to
bro,
get
yeah.
to know like people's tendencies and shit they was
Mhm.
doing, and then we would have a show, and I'm like, where are y'all at? What are y'all doing?
Nigga, that's the one thing you definitely
Yeah.
gotta worry about as a musician. It's like niggas are like when the time comes, are you gonna show up on time and shit?
and that's
bro? Like,
it. You got one job. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly. This shit
That's
all
the hardest
load
job.
in.
That is the
Load
hardest
out.
job for musician bands. That's the hardest job for a podcast. that's the hardest job for a lot of even friendships.
And that's why I said,
are you going to
yeah.
be there when I need you? Like I
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
That's when you
And
really
not
start to get it going.
everybody. Like I get it. Everybody busy. Everybody got a life. Mark, you busy. Amari, you busy. You know
Right.
I got to make sure I accommodate them when we do a next
Yep.
podcast and doing the whole distant videoing and shit like that. But I also have to accommodate people here. It's like multiple things. It's tedious.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really, really tedious. But
At the end of,
I
at the
agree.
end of the day, it works out if you want it to work out. You
Even
feel me?
Day-Day.
Yeah,
Day-Day
people
was
that are there
here.
wants it to work out, bro.
Day was here. He said, Tim, I love you, man. I couldn't do the podcast. I'm thinking like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
again,
But that's my nigga though. At least he let me know. He was at least honest. He wasn't
And that's
bullshit.
what
Yeah, yeah.
So
He
it's
was
like,
yeah, yeah.
That's
he was
different.
honest.
Day my friend. You
being
see
a
this,
friend
you
and
know.
being in a relationship, forgiveness. Well, I'm only not that situation you talking about, but just like having an
Be
understanding.
the understanding
shit.
honesty.
Yeah,
Like I always know
exactly.
everybody
Yeah.
got a life. This is a podcast. Everybody got a life. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So especially when you throw in bigger requirements of time like family, children,
Yeah, work.
that work. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Different avenues. You got to take a consideration of that. So
Right.
just be considerate as being a friend. So
I kind of respect that. Like when you like, I obviously heard him. He was like, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
I
feel-
hey,
I
they
felt-
said some other shit.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
I'm
I
like, you
felt that.
mother.
Like, yeah.
I'm not mad at him though. I mean, granted, we went out. We had a good time. We partied. You know, I made sure I wear the mask. It was really weird dancing with a mask on. But you know, we went out and and the thing is, it's like you know, he just couldn't do the episode. I'm not mad at him. Shit. Sometimes I don't want to do the episode. Plenty of times. But
I'm
you know.
excited to do the episode because it's my first time.
So what music you play? I mean, get off subject a little bit.
Yeah,
what
nigga,
music you be
yeah,
playing,
what kind of
Kion?
music you play,
Damn.
nigga.
What kind of music I played?
Nigga.
Yeah, I know he
All
played
right,
That's a
guitar.
black man.
He the rock star. You know what I mean?
This nigga.
So you rock star too, huh? Let me tell you something. So the first
No,
time,
let that nigga talk
a
his
few
shit.
before you answer that question, a few weeks ago, or maybe it was a week ago, I don't know. I went to Kion house and he had a trove of different records, some hanging up, and I saw the mixture of different taste and etiquette of music, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if he's an artist, whoever lives here, whoever this, you know." And then come to find out, he's like, "Oh, these are mine." I'm like, "Oh." But
Yes,
when
sir.
I found out, I didn't ask if he was a
Just because you a nigga don't mean you fucking all in the rapping shit, bro. Y'all got that shit twisted. And Lil Uzi, I'm gonna tell you right now, you are not a true rock star, bro. Marilyn Manson is not heavy metal.
Oh, you-
fucking heavy music.
Honestly,
That he's
I
not
can-
a rock star.
I can
That
give you
shit
behind
is
that.
pop,
but,
nigga.
but I
like that.
gotta say, I fuck with the fact that he had a different. Look, I didn't know he was a musician. I didn't know Kion was
This
a
nigga
musician.
play guitar too, bro.
But when I saw the different edit,
And
like I said,
drums.
when I saw the different music,
and this nigga rap, and he
I
got
said,
a
okay,
nigga. What's
I
your
was
what's your
rapping,
EP
though, 'cause
out?
I-
What's your EP out right now?
Man, I'm
Shut
not
that
here
shit
to
out,
promote
nigga.
my EP.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
I'm not here to.
Rap.
I'm not here to do that.
What's the name of the EP, sir?
Overdue.
That's the name of it.
Boom. It's out. Forever
Overdue.
Keon.
Okay.
It
And
speaks for itself.
where is it located at?
It's located where you think it's located. It's Apple Music,
Spotify.
and that's literally it. I mean, it's in other places, but like everybody's on either one of those. So
Okay.
that's kind of
Well,
how it is.
He said he ain't here to try to promote his music. No, promote your music.
I'm not.
Nah, keep it
I
a
mean,
buck.
But why not?
Keon is one of the like out of a lot of niggas that like
I got work
I,
to do.
Like I can just jam with like automatic. Like it's like an instant connection. You know how like you just know like the music right with certain people you play with. You feel me? Like
I feel
shit,
that.
like,
I perform with you plenty of times. and I
yeah,
felt
bro.
that.
And
So yeah.
the connection was right, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Like
it wasn't forced.
exactly.
No, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so your question was, it wasn't what kind of music do I play?
What type of music? First of all, I didn't know he was an
Alright.
artist. Like, what type of what do Kion do?
What do Kion
besides
do?
rapping and
Music wise?
Music wise, yes, sir.
So I literally got my first guitar in 10th grade. It was an acoustic guitar, it was a classical guitar.
Okay.
Man,
Classical.
I honestly can't even tell you what inspired that, but from when I initially got that, I can tell you what started after it. Like, I found the blues. I don't know how I just discovered the blues. I did.
Blues is fire.
Yeah, discovered the blues, but I had an acoustic guitar and it was a Spanish guitar because classical guitar is typically a Spanish style guitar. I didn't know this at the time, but I'm just like learning the blues on this Spanish guitar and
Pause,
like,
can I cut you off real quick? Can I cut you off real quick?
It's a joke.
Y'all niggas at the Westy now, stop telling the black man how to play blues, bro.
Oh my
I'm tired of y'all
God,
shit,
fix
bro.
it.
He was saying this
tired
shit
of y'all
earlier,
shit.
bro.
I'm tired of y'all niggas telling the black
Where's
man
the
how to play
Westy now
blues,
at?
bro. If it sound good, it sound good,
Out there
bro.
by Greenfield Lake. You know Greenfield Lake?
Oh
is?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
tired of
right
y'all
over there by
niggas, bro.
Greenfield Lake.
It's all y'all niggas in there is white. No, fuck no, bro. You
Damn.
cannot tell a black man how to play blues. I can't say that shit enough, bro. We created this shit.
That shit
I'm not about to
personal.
let a white man tell me
making
what
it
the fuck to
personal.
do when
I
it
feel
come
that,
to
though,
this
but
feeling.
when-
and
how long
blah.
ago was you there, nigga?
Bro, I was there every fucking Tuesday, bro, and it was
No,
the
me
same
too.
shit.
But like that for me, that was 3 years ago. So when was the last time you was
It
there?
was, bro. It was before COVID, literally before COVID. Well, it's been like
Right before COVID.
about
So that was
literally
recent.
right.
So they was still rocking.
Nigga, they was doing the same shit every time.
Bro,
I
I
went there.
was when we was
It
talking
was-
about Blues Night. I knew
Bro.
exactly what he's talking about. I was like, Rusty Nail Blues Night Tuesday. I know what you're
It'd
talking
be
about.
like, nigga, you can be on pitch, sound good, on tempo, everything perfectly. But if you hit wrong note, not even if it like the note was good, the note could be good and
Right,
off of
right.
blues. It don't fucking
not-
matter. They like,
It's
no,
not
you
a
gotta
wrong
do this, you gotta
no.
do this.
It's more so like, bro, if you're playing blues with old heads, and I'm just talking about black people, like, cause old black people know the blues, especially musicians or artists. So like, when you are doing some shit that is outside of that shit, they're gonna know. Like, they're literally gonna know, cause the blues is like it's a very simple thing, but it's a very deep rooted thing. It's a very emotional thing. Nigga, blues came from slavery. Like,
I'm
That's
about
what
to
I'm
say,
saying.
Yeah.
Hard
Blues
time
came
shit.
from
Nigga, I did my
slave
senior
hymns.
project
Slaves.
on every genre of music.
call and response.
And everything above the basic like pop, rock, funk, all that shit, they're called super genres. Like I did my whole senior project was on genres of the music, bro. I got a 98 on that bitch. I ain't never got anything above a fucking at least an 85 on anything, nigga. But
I believe you.
nigga, like, 85,
I believe
nigga, that's
you,
a
nigga.
beat,
I
nigga.
believe
Fuck
you.
you talking about, nigga?
Nigga, I know what an 85 is, nigga. He's a good student, nigga.
That's
you
a
said I
fucking
believe you.
beat.
I know what an
nigga.
85
Nigga,
is.
I got an A+ on that shit on my senior project from something that I genuinely know something about, bro. Like I literally
That
studied
music.
genres of music.
I forgot what
bro.
I did my senior project on. Really, damn, that was a minute ago.
Because that shit is not it. That's
2010. Damn, that's when I did my senior project.
That's in it. That shit
I
is
think
not
I
it.
walked
ass
out. I
nigga.
didn't want to be performing this. I said, you know what? I did the project. I ain't performing it or talking about it. Like,
Yeah, I
That
felt that.
shit
I
not
walked
it.
out. But
They tried
anyway,
to tell us that shit was to prepare you for college. No.
no, how? If the school system want to prepare you for college, teach us credit. Teach
Thank
us-
you.
That's prepared
Thank
for
you.
college.
You
Everything,
need-
bro.
You
credit
need a,
etiquette.
you need a keyboard so you can hit that round of applause shit after saying some shit like that. You really
Oh, he
you
said
like a
that.
bomb, nigga. You needed to hit
Clap
that
Can I
shit.
get a little rasp?
Yeah, that was a round of applause
Yo.
moment. That was like
Because-
spot on. Like,
I mean, the thing is, can you imagine how much many students will be in college, how they would pick their credit, or what tools they would utilize if they know and understand about credit.
That's wrong.
Think about how ignorant
That's where I'm
students
at
are
now.
going into college with credit.
that's literally
They
where
don't
I'm
want
at
niggas to
now.
know that, 'cause
I'm
we gonna be taking more money from the government if everybody knew about credit.
No, not only that, you would have, well, yeah, to a certain extent, but you would have you won't have credit ignorance. Like you won't have the debt of
because
credit.
they
won't
make
be
a lot of
bad.
money off that
Yeah,
shit.
niggas,
Because
they-
you
the
being in
government
credit
gotta have
debt,
a couple
you
of
got- it
niggas in
takes-
debt for them to fucking goddamn
a
keep
couple
their
of
money
niggas, they gotta.
fucking-
It's more than a
Nigga,
couple
more
of
than a
niggas.
couple.
Nigga, I said that shit lightly, but nigga, all
You
the
got
niggas that's
millions
in
of
debt right now
niggas-
because they don't know how to work credit, nigga.
You got millions of niggas.
They use these
paying
niggas
interest.
bruh. They need that money. The government, well, they don't need the money.
Even to
but
fix
the
your
more
credit,
niggas in debt, the more money they get.
to fix your credit, some people lose money to end up gaining more money,
Yeah,
or they be in debt trying to fix their debt. That's the crazy.
that's
how you
literally.
dig a hole while you in a
Bro,
hole?
But I
Shit
understand some of
can.
it. I understand some of it. I definitely get that. But like, at least where I'm at right now, even this past week, I had bills. I had my credit card
Microphone
bills.
check. Microphone check.
Oh yeah. My bad. I had bills. I had my credit card bills. I had like just a lot of expenses. And I literally this past week, not went broke, but like I paid so much on my on my bills to the point like I didn't have any money left, but my bills was paid.
Hey, shout out
So-
to my niggas who got the bills paid. But they
And
broke.
sometimes that is literally like important. Like that's like
That's grown up.
That's
life.
it. Like, because it's gonna help you in the long run. Like, as far as credit goes, like that's what I'm learning right now. So like, I'm like, yeah, I can't buy this and do this right now, but like, I'm not late on my payment. Because when you late on your payment, your credit bad, and then you can't get this. You know, when you want to move somewhere, when you want to get a car, when you want to do this, nigga, you was late, but I wasn't late this week. Even though I was broke, I wasn't late.
Yeah.
The thing is, the problem with
it's a gamble,
Americans and most and some Europeans, but mostly Americans, they want everything now. They don't want to save. They don't want to wait. They want shit now, and that's the problem. That's the problem with credit. If you save up and you make sure you do have a credit card and you know how to spend lightly and make the payment on time within that month, and being in the parameters of your interest rate, because that's what fucks up a lot of people is that interest. You do that correctly, then you good. But the problem is everybody want everything now.
This nigga, bro, I heard that shit and I was like, hold up. And that nigga, I smell it, nigga. Nigga.
So this
burritos.
This is Great Apes Cafe. My name is Timothy Raw, and the producer DJ Barbarian has a farting problem. I believe DJ.
He's a professional.
That's that pulled pork in the bag, nigga.
I told you. I've been saying it the whole time. Pulled pork
in the bag.
As soon as he told me,
some ass.
as soon as he told me though, as soon as we was on the way and you was like, they got pulled pork tacos, I immediately thought about gas. I was like, I might get some. I'm hungry as hell.
In the morning, nigga. In the morning.
So Aaron, you is rancid, ratchet, disgusting. When it comes to that, you need an enema. They need to put something up there and take that shit out.
Pause, nigga.
Ain't no pause, nigga. Press play. Anyway,
press play, nigga.
Nah.
Damn.
But no, are we doing a Zoom call? Are we doing Zoom call? No. All right.
Nah, we ain't gonna do Zoom call.
Though.
We love you.
Much love.
Mad love and respect to Mark and Amari.
We
do the Zoom call the next time. I know y'all gonna get mad. I don't care. Y'all can't beat me up.
Y'all sleep anyways.
Y'all sleep anyway. Mark probably got his thumb in his mouth. Amari probably dreaming about who knows what. So, but yeah, I feel like when it comes to the credit avenue, the credit situation, and one of these days I'm gonna have an expert come on the podcast and really go into the depths.
Oh yeah,
talk about credit, talk about the importance of opening up an IRA, Rothschild account, the importance of opening up a 401k.
Please let it be a black male
and
or a black person. I shouldn't even say a black male. Sorry, I should say a black person because I think that's important. I don't
black woman.
I don't got nothing against a white person teaching me about credit. It's just like when I talk to my fellow brethren about credit, they really, a lot of them be like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, bro, you can't do shit without this.
Ain't that scary?
It is. It's very scary. It's very scary.
It's better to have no credit than bad credit. I will say that.
I have learned that.
Nigga, bro, I thought I didn't have no credit, nigga, until I fucking got down. When I got my recent phone, went to Walmart, and they were like, hey, did you think about the AT&T plan or whatever? And they check your credit. I got some mail today, nigga. No, not today. A couple days ago.
Oh, it be like that sometimes.
I was like, what? I got credit, nigga?
It be like that sometimes.
I was like, I don't got no credit cards. Like, how the fuck do I have
You probably
credit
don't have like much of a credit history, but you
have
probably,
good.
But how do I have credit if I have no credit card?
This might be personal, but like, you're not, I'm in debt. I'm gonna just tell you right off the rip. I'm in debt because I went to a university and whatnot. Are you in debt?
But I don't have no credit card, so how the fuck do I have credit?
But my question is, are you in debt? Like,
I haven't had a card.
You didn't go like.
Yes, of course. Yeah, nigga, of course. But like, how?
No, but wait. When you say yes, I'm talking about in debt, as in it's on your history, like not as in you owe niggas money.
Right.
Not that debt. I'm talking about
nigga. I don't owe shit to nobody. Like when it comes to like banks and shit, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
All that shit, like I don't have a credit card, bro. Or
that's better than bad credit.
That's better than bad credit.
That's better than bad credit.
So I'm trying to
no
figure
credit
out how
is
do
better
I
than
have
bad credit.
No credit is way better.
How
than
do I
bad.
have credit though if I haven't gotten a debit or a credit card?
Have you taken out a loan? Have you paid on any?
No.
You can still have credit without having no credit. in a sense.
I have not.
Like if you have
activated
any,
a
You might not
card.
know.
If you have,
You might not know.
right, you may
My
have
nigga,
something.
I have not activated.
Maybe his
card.
mom put cable in his name back in the day. Hey, look, you
Exactly-
never know.
Exactly, because I haven't like I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, because I'm learning about this now, so like it's nothing that I feel ashamed about. Like, I have a
Right.
medical bill on my shit from when I was like a junior or senior in high school that I literally didn't find out about till years later. Like, but at the time, I do
Microphone,
remember
your
this.
microphone check.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
I
You
definitely
said at the time you feel what?
Yeah. No, you gotta
Oh,
excuse me. This is my first
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But
bleep that shit out, nigga, just in case.
what you talking about? All right, yeah. You did say bleep it out. So my point is like, I had something from a medical like situation.
Of course,
And
it's medical.
at the time that it was happening, my mom was just like, you just gonna have to go and kind of do this on your own. And at the time I didn't know what that meant, like, going to do this on your own. But now
Nigga, you're fucked.
no, it wasn't even like that. I mean,
shut the fuck up.
yeah, but like she was just kind of saying like, you gotta go take care of this. So I went to go take care of it, and I just didn't pay for it because I was so used to her taking care of the situation.
Right.
So it's been on my record since. So like,
What the fuck?
yeah, so like
Man, the government's stupid
That-
as fuck.
that immediately
Why,
put
bruh?
me
Like,
in bad credit because I went in there. It was like a physical, nigga.
Bad credit. Bad
Like,
credit.
yeah, it's a physical for like sports.
But medical
like,
bills,
and I
certain medical
literally, it
bills.
was on my record because I didn't pay a
Physical for
dime,
life,
nigga.
nigga.
Yeah, I didn't pay a dime, nigga. Like, I thought I was good. 5 years later, I'm like, look,
Nah,
I'm
nigga.
checking my credit score for
sorry.
the first time, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
That
So-
shit can.
Yeah, that shit
Thanks.
real, bro.
There's
So
a lot of stuff that hold you back from credit.
I got
Houses, cars, even some jobs. You got to make sure that Experian is up. You know what I mean?
Experience.
Make sure that shit is up. You
Pause.
got to
If
really
you
Yes,
know
sir.
anything about real estate credit or whatever, bro, comment down below, bro, because we need your ass. We need a full
you need some help?
education. No, I'm saying
I have
like,
somebody on there.
if you got a
We
full
don't- I don't need
education,
I don't need you either.
I don't
besides
need-
Tim's boys, if you got a full
He's
education
talking
on
about
credit,
weed,
real estate,
nigga.
what all
You
that
speaking
shit, because
French,
if
I
you
don't
going
need-
into that shit, bro, like, comment down below.
But do leave a comment. What do you think is important about credit, or a topic we didn't cover or talked about? We talked about friendship. We talked about artistry. We talked about credit.
Being aware.
We need to talk about what's attached to that is paying your bills on time.
Yes, sir. That's where
Don't
I'm
get
at right
behind
now.
on your bills because you want that new car.
I got you on Monday.
And this is
head
tax
ass.
season now. This is tax
Yo.
season. You get the taxes, you want a new car, then you broke 3 months from now. Don't do that. If you already got a car and it's running, get it fixed up. Think about it.
I need to ask you something real quick.
Yes.
Is it wrong to go to the bathroom while we in the middle
Nigga,
of this
just
right
go
now?
to the bathroom.
Like, I gotta
I had worse.
ask.
I had worse.
No, you
I
I'm
had
not just
go.
gonna
worse.
get it the
go.
fuck up. You
Just
know what I'm
go.
saying?
You just,
Go.
I mean,
All right, baby.
yeah,
Sure,
just
bro.
go. Listen, where we at with time, DJ? How many minutes is on it right now?
Yeah, it sound about right. Yeah.
All right. So the thing is, what's the next topic we need to talk about?
Next topic. That Bow Wow about to go into the WWE.
Shut the
nigga.
fuck up. How do
This
y'all
nigga.
feel about Bow Wow going to WWE?
That's
Can he
stupid.
fight? I can't. Can you picture?
When the last time you ever heard about Bow Wow getting in a fight on TMZ or anything, nigga? What? That shit don't even make no sense. That nigga
Leave
just
Bow
made,
Wow
no,
alone.
that nigga was high as fuck one day and was like, fuck it, I'm about to fucking go. I'm about to do this. Nigga, no, that's an imagination, nigga. I'm telling you, you about to get your ass beat, Bow Wow. Stop, bro. That fame is over, bro.
Leave Bow
Nigga, that
Wow
fucking-
alone,
that-
man.
Nigga,
Leave all of
nigga,
that. Hey,
shit
yo,
gone,
So
bruh.
Def was it back in the day.
You are not Lil Bow Wow no more. You are not like Mike anymore, bro. That shit is, bro. Stop. Just stop.
Leave him
bro.
alone. Look, suppose he go on WWE and he's actually fighting successfully.
He about to get his ass beat. He got to.
But suppose he actually doing good.
Okay. How
He
long
said
Bow
this
Wow
is
been in
life
the game?
dream.
How long Bow Wow been in the game?
Since he was what, 9, 8? I don't know.
Okay, and how old is Bow Wow right now? My
I don't
nigga-
know. You better
Yeah,
fact
nigga,
check.
Yeah, get on this shit, nigga.
Like-
Yeah, fucking.
I come out here and this nigga's like, how old is Bow Wow right now, bro?
This nigga put a post on Facebook and said that nigga about to get tossed, nigga.
Let me
Yo,
say
okay,
something.
How did this even come
He
up?
just asked. I said, well, "What's the next topic?" He basically said. He basically. Some people don't need to have
That
an
nigga
iPhone.
33.
Nigga, why do
that
you
nigga
care?
was born in 87.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
He about to get his ass.
And they keep playing my nigga like he's a little nigga, bro.
Look, Bow Wow said this is life.
What? No,
this is
this
life
is
dream. He said this is
That
life
nigga
dream.
trying to be like Mike.
Oh, so
Bro,
you knew about this too.
I knew
Mike
about
Tyson,
this.
nigga.
He said this
like
is
Mike
his life.
Tyson. No.
Bro, he said this is his lifelong dream. If he's
No.
going for it, go for it.
Man, that's
Don't get
every
mad.
look. That's every kid who was
Exactly,
into that
nigga.
lifelong
Until you
dream.
get
But
in
man,
that
Come
bitch
on now,
for
you think I
real.
didn't want my own
No.
special move, nigga?
You about to
Okay,
get
Bow
your
Wow,
ass
catch me
beat.
in the ring.
Let me ask you a question, both of y'all. If I was WWE and I signed you up for a $10 million contract to fight, would you fight?
You kind of look like a WWE nigga though.
Well, maybe I
That's
do know how to
that's
fight.
the money,
Let me
nigga.
ask you a question. Would
Till
you
get your ass beat,
Bitch,
nigga,
but
like,
even
no,
if you-
I'm sorry, nigga.
let me
I'm
tell you
not fighting.
something.
I can't.
Let me tell you
Like,
something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I step in the ring with Mayweather. I know I'm gonna lose. Or
But you
maybe I
gonna get
won't.
that bag.
Hey, look,
You gonna get that bag, though,
I'm
right?
gonna get the bag.
You
Right,
gonna
I'm gonna get the
get that
bag.
bag.
Same thing.
Type
Same
shit,
thing.
nigga.
Same thing with
Nah,
same thing with Tyson.
That's always my argument.
I step in the ring with Tyson. Am I
for
going to
$2
win?
million.
I don't know if I would step in the ring with
It ain't
Tyson
even
though.
that deep,
It ain't
nigga.
even that. But
It
you,
really
so you
ain't
wouldn't
that
fight
deep.
Tyson?
Nah, I wouldn't.
You a different
For
nigga,
$2 million. That nigga gonna kill you.
That nigga might kill me.
bro. I
Mayweather is
I'm-
just gonna knock me out.
I'm not about to sit there like a bitch. I might
If you
99%
had
sure I
some
get knocked out.
experience, no, if it was probably 3-4
However-
months where I could kind of
Okay,
prepare, but
okay.
I'm definitely
But you
not
never
gonna
gonna
What
win.
Tyson are we
This
talking
nigga
about?
got-
Are we
he
talking
got
about Tyson
years.
right now, or are we talking about
I
like,
don't know.
Tyson?
Shit, Tyson
Nigga,
right now
my-
still dangerous.
Tyson gonna be
I know.
the same nigga
That's what's scary.
anyway. That nigga gonna be 98 right now. Ain't
You
gonna be
said
the
that
same
nigga. Get the
nigga.
fuck out of it.
That nigga gonna be the same nigga. That nigga's healthy.
Look,
That
Bow
nigga
Wow.
is healthy.
Let me tell you something about Bow Wow.
Fuck no.
Leave Bow Wow alone. This is lifelong dream. Bow Wow, if you see this, do
I
what
don't
the
give
fuck
a
you
fuck
need to
about
do.
a dream, nigga. You about to get your ass beat, and
You say that now until it's his debut, and then when that nigga
And then
gets
when he
slammed on his
win,
back,
it's supposed to win though.
He fake as
What
fuck,
if he
nigga.
win?
Anyway, so
Okay.
Against
he
him,
gonna
it's not
fake
W-
that match anyway.
It's not WWF. That WWF is when
I
it was
fuck with
real.
WWE.
That's
nigga.
facts.
Kofi, nigga. Boom, boom.
No,
boom,
Kofi
nigga.
is not
John Cena,
WWF.
like, bro, I fuck with
Ted.
everybody.
John Cena
Like,
ain't
no,
it.
nigga.
Ted, he just he went.
that's not WWF. Ted.
I said WWF is really when it was in.
Ted, WWF
No,
is
Foley,
WWF
Foley?
is old niggas, bro.
WWE
This
is
is before
fake.
you-
WWF is the real shit.
Fed-
Yeah,
Federation.
Kofi. You talking about Kofi, nigga? Kofi is way past WWF.
Nigga, I was
nigga.
just naming people.
Nigga, Rey Mysterio
I'm talking
was way before Kofi, and that's not WWF.
I'm talking about Stone
Cold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
619.
Kofi Kingston.
That nigga.
I'm talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm talking
What's-
about
that nigga
Was
fake too, bro.
he on
I'ma keep
WWF
it a
before he
band.
got to WWE?
Stone Cold. Man, Stone Cold funny to me. That nigga
I
had the
love-
beard.
I
Back in
love
the
Stone
day,
Cold,
Give me a
bro.
fucking beer.
that nigga
Give me
was
a
fucking
fucking
beer.
beer.
Are y'all SmackDown or Raw?
I was smack because The Rock was on
Raw,
SmackDown.
nigga.
Was it The Rock on SmackDown?
Oh my! This is how I know. This is how I know he's a young
Young
nigga.
nigga.
This is how I know.
Nigga, no, pause, no. SmackDown was on Sci-Fi, nigga, every Friday.
No.
Who was on Sci-Fi?
Who was the Undertaker
fucking
on? Was the Undertaker on SmackDown? Yeah,
SmackDown.
Undertaker overrated. No, he had his time. No, shut up. I ain't done. I'm not done. Y'all niggas got them looking and shit. That nigga was a legend. But when he got older, you know he can't do half of the
Okay.
moves.
It's age. He
made-
still fought. This nigga been in the game for years.
What's the nigga with the mask? The
He
big
been in
nigga?
the game-
Mick Foley, nigga.
Bro.
Mick Foley is fire.
He been in the game.
What? Wait. Hold on.
That nigga jumped
Hold
off
on,
of how
nigga.
nigga, how no, that nigga jumped off of a
Who beat
fucking
it?
goddamn a
Who
steel
beat it?
cage,
Ted,
nigga.
you gotta
hold on.
Ted.
Let me
Mick
interject.
Foley.
I was talking about
Hold on.
Wait,
Hold
Mick
that
Foley-
thought.
Wait.
Shout
Hold
out
that
to
thought.
Foley was the nigga with the leather
WWE.
mask
Yeah.
and was making the weird pig
Mankind,
noises.
it's
Yeah.
Foley.
Or is that
The curly
Mankind?
hair
Same
nigga.
person though. Same person.
Same person. Nigga, that nigga got his ass beat every time I watched him.
Okay, but that nigga jumped off fucking.
I don't
Nigga,
care about
suck
that
nigga
one
toe.
time he jumped off some shit.
Bro, let me.
He got his ass beat every
Let
time.
me interrupt both of these niggas.
All right,
Let me
fair
interject.
enough.
No,
He
let
still
me
made history,
speak real
though.
quick. Let me speak real quick. You said hot
Undertaker
shit.
ain't do that though.
Undertaker still beat his ass in that when
That's
he
fine.
choke slammed him off through the fucking gate
Ted,
on tax.
you got on here talking about some Undertaker is under.
You gotta get that nigga
You said
Undertaker
Undertaker
is
is
not
overrated.
underrated.
You gotta get that nigga respect.
Yeah, Foley
And then
do
you
get-
said Mick Foley is fired.
Foley
Yeah.
get the rating because he take more pain than anybody else.
Exactly, because Mick
That's what
Foley.
I'm saying. That's wrestling, nigga.
But that was Mankind. Like,
So you
this
talking
is
about
right.
nigga-
don't mean he
I
was
thought
still.
we
he
was talking
running the
about
square
winning. You
route,
talking
though.
about getting a nigga who get his ass beat
Bro,
the most.
Ted is
What
fuck-
I'm talking
Ted don't
about?
know what the
No,
fuck he
no,
talking
nigga,
about.
no.
Mick Foley
nigga,
be
no,
bleeding
no.
on camera.
This
Fucking
nigga took an ass whooping.
bashing his
right,
head out.
Right, this nigga almost died.
Mick,
Nigga
yes,
got choke slammed through a
I done
fucking
seen Mick
cage.
Foley get done worse than anybody else personally. I done see him get worse.
But
get
he
done
took
worse
the
than
most
anybody
risk though.
No.
That's what it's about.
Undertaker said in an interview, I thought I was going to kill him when he landed on text through the fucking when he chokeslammed him. He said it.
So you trying to say
he
Mick
was
Foley the realest
Undertaker
because
was holding
he
it
could
back.
take the most beatings?
Just because you got your ass beat don't mean shit, nigga.
Then what you talking about
If you
Foley
ready
then?
to, okay,
I'm on
if you 19
Mankind.
pounds,
I'm sorry, that was
you
Mankind who fought
500 pounds
Undertaker.
pull up on your ass, and a 19-pound nigga still try to fight and get some type of
That's
advantage.
just-
But you chose to respect the 19-pound
But you chose
nigga
the one
because
person
that's
who gets
easy
his
as fuck,
ass beat
bruh.
like the most.
That's Undertaker though.
Undertaker,
Like I said,
Undertaker, my favorite. One of my
nigga-
favorite.
I'm
I'm
talking
sorry.
about
He still made his
Mankind.
legacy.
He's
but
not
at the end
underrated.
of the
That
day,
nigga, man,
this is
that nigga was
crazy.
my favorite.
Nah, at the end of the day,
Ain't no, nah. That was my
This is
look. I was
crazy.
in Madison Square Garden
My
in New York when I saw
Nah,
Undertaker fight.
My
Foley-
perspective is so fucked up right now because this you just sat here and said
Yeah, he said
Undertaker is overrated. Mankind is
but
fired.
it's the fight. What the fuck? Hey, Mankind lost to who?
I didn't say
Undertaker.
man.
That nigga was making like pig noises
is,
while he was
nigga.
getting his ass.
I don't even know who the
beat.
fuck
He getting his
that
ass
nigga is.
handed to him.
Mankind and Mick Foley is the same person. He just
Yes.
changed. He just changed fucking.
That's some Gemini shit.
Yeah, he
What the
just changed.
fuck?
Yeah, that
Nigga,
Mankind.
what the fuck?
Bro, he handled pain unlike everybody else.
Nah, you got to give me somebody else. You can't just say that shit.
Nigga had the best.
who
That was the
else?
best fighting
Who else you
I've
fuck
ever
with?
seen in WWF history.
Who was your like go to? Because it couldn't have been
My
Mankind.
go-to.
Goldust. His nigga favorite nigga is Goldust.
Oh hell no, nigga. Nigga, you like Slayer, nigga. Get out my face, nigga.
Hey.
You fuck with Slayer. Get out my nigga. Hell
Hey, shout out to one of my niggas I used to work with.
No, Slayer. No, what's that nigga? What's Undertaker homie?
I used to work with a nigga at
Mankind,
Valvoline. They used to call that nigga
Kane.
Goldust.
Nigga, yeah, nigga, bitch ass nigga.
Kane used to be that nigga back in the
Who?
day with the when he had
Who's
the
your-
mask.
Is Kane your go to?
No, nigga.
Who's
I
your
said
go
that
to
nigga like
though?
Kane.
Back in the, when Kane first came out, he was scary. to
Fuck.
me.
He was scary,
I was little.
and they was like they're brothers.
Huh.
They're brothers. They're brothers. That was a lie, nigga.
Undertaker's already
Keep it a
scary
band. Keep it a band.
back in the day.
Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
But Hardy Brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Keep it
together, nigga. And the,
I wasn't
the
expecting
Dudley
that.
Boys.
Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy.
Them
I
shout
was
out.
wasn't
fire.
expecting. I thought he was about to say Goldust or
Get out my face, bro. I'm talking about the OGs, nigga.
that's an OG though. Goldust.
That nigga gay, nigga. That nigga
He
all
is
he do
OG.
is brother.
You cannot take that from Goldust.
Oh, what about
Remember the name of
E40, nigga.
Oh, what about
Ah,
Oh, what about
Nigga.
Rikishi when he put the ass crack in your face?
OG.
That nigga gay.
You gonna say that
What
about
that gotta do
you gonna
with
say that
anything?
about Rikishi, but not
That
Goldust?
nigga put his ass in niggas' faces.
That
Put
shit
his
was
cake in your face, head ass nigga.
'Cause that shit was
But it's
stinking,
not
nigga.
even my birthday,
Nigga.
Hell no.
Rikishi
Nah,
talking
Rikishi
about
knew
me
what
and
he was
Aaron.
doing.
Aaron do some shit like that if he whoop your ass.
You seen
But
what
it's
happened to
not
niggas
even
after he
my
put that
birthday.
ass on him? You seen what happened? Niggas.
Yeah, nigga, that's like Aaron. Exactly, nigga. Like what? If
Niggas
a
would
nigga
be
fart
over
in your
that shit
face,
like-
I'll put your ass in your face. Get out my face.
That
Get out my face.
That shit
literally.
was scary too. That
Can
shit
you
was
imagine
scary.
fighting? Hold on, let me retract this. Let me not get off
If
the
you find a
subject.
nigga that put their ass in your face,
No, but anytime I would watch a
What?
match, anytime I would watch that shit when it was about to happen,
Oh,
I'd be like,
Uso
no, don't do
brothers.
it. I'd be like, no, don't do
Uso
it.
brothers, nigga. Uso brothers, they got it hands down.
Who?
Get out my face. Uso brothers, nigga.
Who's that?
Jimmy and Jay. That's his
don't-
grandsons.
The
nigga.
Uso
yeah,
brothers?
Yeah.
The Uso brothers?
Uso.
Rikishi related to The Rock too.
Yeah,
he wanted to-
that's their cousin, nigga.
The Uso brothers?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
Jimmy
to do
and
my
Jay
research.
Uso, nigga.
Nigga, what time period?
And
He said, "Nigga, what?"
I
Yeah,
really was on that
you
wrestling
an
shit.
old ass nigga too,
Hey,
nigga.
what about
I mean,
Goldberg?
I'm a little bit.
He
Like,
said
I'm not
what
old,
time
but like,
period?
I'm older than you, nigga. So I don't know.
Goldberg used to be that
You
nigga
said
too.
Kofi
Farted
Kingston.
again.
Wait, this nigga's. You said
What the
Kofi Kingston
fuck?
was WWF. That's when I knew I was like,
Say it on
nah.
the mic what he did.
Bro.
Acting like Aaron farted. He done did it again.
He the only one that noticed. I didn't even notice.
Acting like that shit fanning is funky in here.
I'm telling you, like, bro, I'm a farting ass nigga, bro.
Tell on the mic. Tell on
Y'all
the mic.
I'm
gotta-
a farting ass nigga, so I know what farting
What do you-
nigga is.
Look in the
stink,
camera,
nigga. This nigga, you
They have a bag of pulled pork on the counter. Like, what do you expect? Like, nigga,
If you know you have a bag of pulled
That
pork,
nigga
you know
pull
it's gonna be.
ass,
a
nigga.
bag of pulled pork. Like,
I never saw no shit like that myself, huh?
nah, that's genuine though.
It's different.
It's different. Like,
This is Great Apes
it's
Cafe.
homemade. That's a hospitality.
Huh,
I
leave
knew
a
it. I
comment.
knew what it
These
was.
niggas
I knew what it
do
was. I was
that.
like, I got a bag of rice, bag of pulled pork. Come on.
I'm gonna say this though. What do y'all think about wrestling today compared to in the past?
I'm not on it.
I'm not on. I ain't even watching it no more.
I'm not on it at all. I knew it was fake when I was in elementary school though, and I had a gym teacher at the time who I was like, you know wrestling's fake, right? And he was like, he looked around, he was like, it's not fake. But he knew it was,
It's real,
but he
but
was
it's fake
like,
at the same
don't say
time.
that shit in front of the other
Look at that.
kids. I was like, you knew that shit was fake. What you?
Throw that to me.
Wait, to my this?
Yeah, the fee money.
Nigga, this mine. You got this to me.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm an Indian giver. I'm sorry.
Bitch. Take some of
Yeah,
that.
The big homie.
Had to tell that
You
nigga
gave this shit to
bitch.
me, nigga. And it's, I got a
I don't
corner.
want that nigga. Little dog, big
Just
dog.
go ahead, pour
I
some
got
of
a
that
corner
in there.
left.
Pour it in there.
Mm-mm,
Anyway,
drunk
I'm
niggas
gonna
be
say
like,
this though. It's very important.
Indian giver.
It's very important to know your friends. It's very important to know what you're watching out at, whether it's fake or not.
Nigga burping
Wrestling
now,
back in
too.
the day, some of
This
that shit
nigga
was
burping
fake.
now.
Some
Fake
of
as
that
hell.
was real.
Who was the big ass tall nigga that they was going? He was
Big
a
Show?
foreign- No, not Big Show. He
That
was
nigga
even
crazy.
bigger. He was a foreign nigga. And he
Oh,
was
you talking
squeeze
Great
niggas.
Khali?
Yes.
Nigga.
Great Khali.
That nigga ain't never look. That
I
nigga
saw a
just
meme
pull up,
recently.
Nigga never said nothing. He never.
There's been this,
No.
there's been this meme floating around of
I
him
know.
squeezing Rey
Indonesian,
Mysterio's head, and people was
all
like,
that
I thought
shit,
Rey
bro.
Mysterio was like done at this point. Like I thought he was about to die, and I was like, honestly, same. Like when I saw that shit, I was like, this nigga
Khali's
bleeding out his
stupid as
mouth.
fuck.
Like,
Khali's stupid. He just know how to fight.
and then the next week they would come back,
Like
and I'm like, yeah, this
Mayweather.
shit fake as
He
fuck.
can't
Like
read.
then you was just bleeding out your mouth. Like that nigga had your head pushed in.
Now, some of that fighting was real though. Undertaker did some
yeah.
real fights.
It
You know, like
definitely,
Undertaker's-
when they was
Undertaker-
jumping off the top ropes, that shit's
Brock
real as fuck.
Lesnar, He done had a couple fights.
No,
I said a couple.
no,
I
no.
like
I'm not
Brock-
saying I'm not disagreeing with you. I was about to say,
I
you
just
remember
don't like Brock Lesnar though.
you remember Chris Benoit,
Chris, oh yeah, the dude with the steroids.
The nigga who-
RP.
who killed his family?
He killed his family based on steroids.
Oh, you talking about that shit in the locker room?
Yo, no, he was taking
No.
testosterone boosters.
You ain't hear about that shit though? The nigga that
No.
killed it was like a brawl in the locker room.
That's
or
sad with
whatever,
Chris Benoit.
and he
though.
fucking,
That
like,
shit was
he killed some
heartbreaking.
nigga, bruh. I
You
forget his
remember
name.
Eddie Guerrero?
He
No.
died from an overdose, didn't he?
I was on.
Serious.
I remember when I was on the
Who's the
bus
person that
and I was a
killed
kid.
him?
Niggas was
Like,
like,
in the
"Yo, Eddie
locker
Guerrero died." I was like,
That's sad. Both
"That
of
shit was
sad.
sad, bro." I couldn't believe that. Like to this, I still can't believe that.
Bruiser Brody.
I mean, the thing is, when it comes down to this, is like you professionally fighting.
You're a superstar.
You're a superstar, and then you turn around and you want to make sure you increase your strength,
yeah,
your testosterone,
yeah.
and they'll
Jose
see the cons. Don't see the whole. Don't
Gonzalez
see the whole
killed
cons
Bruce
behind fighting somebody.
in the locker room, bruh.
He killed him.
Yeah, he stabbed that nigga, bruh.
It's a
I
great
know Jose
sadness.
Gonzalez. I know that name.
Well, Mick Foley was in there when that shit happened. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I
Says
saw the
fact check
interview.
me. He's wrong, even if he's fact checked.
Really?
Yeah, bruh, it was this was like in WWE shit, like WWE history, bruh. Jose Gonzalez, he killed a dude in a, like, I guess they had like some type of beef or whatever. They fought. He stabbed that nigga, but I guess when niggas was like coming into the locker room and shit, they felt like the energy and shit of like everything about to happen. Then that nigga stabbed him, bruh. Why you stab a nigga if he wrestled?
So is he still in jail to this day or some shit? Like what even? I'm surprised I don't know about that.
I mean, maybe
Bruh,
I don't.
this is like a known thing. Like this shit, like
I'm not down.
it's been
I'm not
22
down you.
years
I'm
now.
not down you
Oh,
at
no,
all.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
I'm not either.
I know who Jose Gonzalez. I know that name. Like I definitely know that.
That nigga stabbed.
I just
the
didn't know
whole
that.
nigga because he was mad.
Yeah.
Know how to pick your friends correctly. You wouldn't have to worry about stabbing them.
Yeah, man.
That's wrestling. Everybody in that bitch angry. Nigga, what?
Facts. This is
Niggas in
somewhat
there
true.
trying to fight. Niggas fight for money.
This is
what
very
wrestling?
true.
WWE?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
It's
about. Just in
entertainment,
wrestling in
though.
general.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
It's
all about
entertainment, though.
entertainment.
But
'Cause-
still, niggas fight for money.
Shit,
Yeah,
let's switch subjects. Anybody
All
want to
right.
switch? What, anybody got something to bring up?
Look at nigga nervous.
Alright.
Nigga WWE.
Nah, 'cause I'm thinking like
what the
WWE.
fuck?
I'm just thinking like
I
just
get heated about some wrestling. Though.
Huh? He said he don't fuck with Undertaker. I'm like, this bitch nigga fuck.
And
But he
Bow
fuck.
Wow.
But he fuck with
Mankind.
McFoley.
Mankind.
And
You
Mankind.
gotta get your
Yeah,
ass
we need to
beat,
switch
bro,
the
and I want my
subject.
money once you
Switch
get your
subject.
ass beat, bro. Because I'm gonna be betting on your ass every time you get out in that fucking ring, bro.
You got the
I'm
game
gonna
fucked
win
up.
every time. You're gonna get your ass beat.
If a nigga shake their mic constantly and they're not having it steady when they talking,
You
to
got
the
the
camera,
game
More of the
fucked up.
you
story.
got the game.
More of the
fucked
story,
up.
you're gonna get your ass beat, and if you do win,
got the
it's
game
because of
fucked up.
fucking Mick Foley or whatever. Not Mick Foley, fucking
Mankind.
what's the
Who is
head
Mick Foley?
nigga from WWE, nigga?
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. It's
He
the
went to
only reason
ECU.
you
Shout
gonna
out
win
Vince
your
McMahon.
shit,
He
bruh.
went to East Carolina University.
You're gonna get your ass beat, Bow Wow. I'm sorry, and I don't give a fuck.
Don't do it, Bow Wow.
Hey, look.
Don't
Bow
do
Wow,
it.
follow your dreams.
You're gonna get
whether
your
if
ass
that mean you getting
up,
your ass
say it.
beat up or not.
Toss.
Pause.
Big pause.
Switch
I'm not
subject.
tossing the ass, so it don't matter.
He
They
brought
gonna
it up.
toss his ass. It ain't
Pause.
pause on my part. It's pause on their part.
It's
I
pause
think
'cause
he
you
want to
brought-
get his ass tossed.
Yo, leave this.
Bow
Can we
Wow-
switch subject, please?
No, that nigga get his ass tossed by them niggas.
Bow Wow is going to the WWE because
Exactly,
he have
and that's
dreams. Look, I'm not knocking
Exactly,
that
nigga.
nigga.
Dreams
Follow
is-
your dreams.
What the man? He better pull me the fuck.
Follow your
on, 'cause
dreams.
I'm talking big shit, and I'm telling you, Bow Wow gonna get the ass.
I think
You want to get that ass
Nigga, them
tossed?
shoes not gonna save you, nigga. Them
Follow
light
them
Mike shoes
dreams,
is not
bruh,
gonna
bruh.
save you. You are not Lil Bow Wow no more. Get out my face. No,
He's not
This
Lil
is not
Bow Wow no
basketball.
more. He said that he's Bow Wow now.
It's Bow Wow.
this not basketball, nigga, and these not shoes. They not about to give you.
Can we please
superpowers.
switch
You're gonna
subject?
get your
All
ass
right,
beat.
all right.
Can we switch subject? What's the next subject to switch? I'm gonna put
Nigga,
this on you, Ted.
You do it.
You want me to switch subject? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your next performances musically? What's going on with that?
Shit.
What's your next tape? What's your next EP? What the fuck is going on?
All right, bet.
You don't. Katie's Tuesday.
Man, that's an open mic. Listen,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
literally-
It's COVID.
yeah, it's COVID. So
I haven't
first and
been to any
foremost-
open mics. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
no, you good. First, it's COVID, so it's not like you can really do much. But with at least with us, this is how I feel. Like I'm trying to get some serious shit going. Like as far as like record, not only just jamming, but like recording and writing songs, like writing parts,
Mhm.
like to like guitar parts, drum part, everything. So that's kind of where I'm at right now because a lot of people who want to do the band stuff, they get caught up in the moment. Like,
Mhm.
cause you do something that sounds good, and they're like, "Yeah, man,
I
like,
want to
wait,
join and don't
Yeah.
understand what sacrifices you got to make.
man,
to
you
join
gotta
that band. You
sacrifice
gotta-
time, man. It's like that's the biggest thing.
Being
Like,
in a band is like being in a marriage.
yeah,
It's literally it's the same.
It's
shit,
commitment.
bruh.
It's commitment.
literally-
It's commitment.
exactly.
And you got to practice.
Yeah,
even if
and
it
you
sound
gotta
good.
You
want
gotta
that
give your
shit.
energy. You gotta give your time. You gotta give your.
And
This
niggas
is why I
will
literally-
argue.
all that shit, bro.
Niggas will argue
I
about
literally
shit.
dropped out. Like I'm in Barbarian Clique, but Aaron to tell you, I somewhat dropped out of it. You know what I mean? It's his clique. I'm like, it's too much going on.
Damn,
Low
nigga,
key.
you important.
Can you put your phone on silence, please, during the podcast? Motherfucker.
Yes,
Rude
ma'am.
ass nigga.
Oh, no. But yeah, like being in a group, there's a lot of people who say they want to do something and they don't do it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Nah, you good. I just like that's just where I'm at right now. Like in the past, I've jammed with a lot of people. I'm just speaking for like Wilmington, where I'm at right now, Wilmington, North Carolina. Like
Y'all
I've
some
jammed with a lot of
phony-ass
people,
fucks.
and like you get in a moment, you're like, man, this sounds good, blah blah blah. Yeah, hell, man, we could do this, we could do that, but like you don't end up doing it. You don't end up doing it. So like where
Phony.
I'm at with this nigga right now, I'm just like, bro, like, you know we're fired. Like, stop playing. Like, that's literally it. I'm like, stop playing. Let's just do this shit right now.
Facts.
You're not doing anything. I'm not doing anything besides working. We both love music. We both play music. Let's just do this. That's it.
Huh.
And we're niggas that's trying to do something different.
I'm at the point I ain't even trying to collab. Cause like when people say they want to collab,
I hate that shit.
nigga.
I'll be thinking
kinda
like,
hate it.
Verse.
I kind of hate it a
It's-
little bit.
it's like I feel like it's
Yo, let's collab,
it's a
bro.
form-
I'm
every time I hear
like,
collab, I honestly feel like I feel pretend gestures of admiration or hidden agendas.
They
And I
see
may
your
not-
talent and they feed off of your talent.
Yeah,
That's
probably
what a feature
that.
is. That's
I don't
what
mind
a
like
feature
the thing
is.
is I don't mind doing featuring, but when you say collab, and
Let's
it's like more
collab,
than,
man.
what do you mean? Let's make a
Bro.
whole tape together.
Like, we should really like collab.
I don't
bro.
even
Like,
have my tape finished. You know what I mean? I be
Yeah,
thinking shit
like,
like that.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
my shit ain't fit. I have people.
I don't know why I don't
that's
like
making
that
my shit. They're like they too busy out their work schedule to help
Mhm.
me out. So
Yeah.
it's like you got to look at it that way. You got to. Do you really want to collab with somebody? You got to think about it that way. Like, do you really want to
Everywhere
collab
I
with somebody
go,
and make time?
we should collab, bro.
when you don't have enough time for you.
And maybe, honestly, maybe I kind of came off that way with you, but like, it more so was like when niggas did jam, we was just like, all right.
No, nigga.
Well, when
I
me
wasn't
and
like,
Ted-
I wasn't like, let's collab,
no,
bro. I
nigga,
was just
I
like,
started that shit with you, and then like it took like a couple of years because you know like you get like stuck in the moment, and like you trying to harness your own self, like musician, like you trying to figure out yourself as a musician and shit,
yeah,
and then like we just been like
no, but
hanging out
Ted
a
is
lot
different.
more
I would
recently.
collab with you based on we have history. Like, you know what I mean? If you
Yeah,
say
but,
like that's
the thing,
different.
like,
Like
me and
18,
him,
I knew
like-
this nigga from 18
you
to
was
21.
trying
That's
to-
two different
you was
niggas.
figuring your
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You feel me? Like everybody like try to figure out their own stuff as an individual, as a musician and shit. You feel me?
Right.
And then like this, like we've been going out to open mics and shit like recently as fuck, like the past 2-3 weeks and shit. And then it was like it got to the point where it's like, bro, like, what's the point of getting like wasting music? You feel me? Like now we just out here trying to, like, now we doing that shit. Like,
so going back to what you were saying, like, what's the moves? Like, I've been going to open mics with him, and it's fun. And I've done open mics in the past years. But like, the thing about the open mics is that shit can get messy as fuck because you are just it's open mic. It's
jamming,
literally you're
nigga.
just
Just
jamming with
jamming.
niggas you don't even know.
nah,
So
niggas try to
like,
get serious with it.
yeah. So like when we jammed at like open mics, we just like, nigga, this shit has potential. This is fire. Like, why would
I
we
like
just
open
leave it at an
mics.
open mic?
But I don't want to just leave it at
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
But
my whole
it's
thing
like,
is-
you gotta still think about because it's COVID.
yeah.
So it's
I
like,
stopped perform. I didn't. I have not had
all
a
you got
performance
right
since
now.
COVID.
I can pretty much. All right, you got Misha's, Slate Irish Pub.
But you got to think about it like this though. You go to
fucking bars are,
you go to their establishments to do free music
Yeah.
or open mic.
and then if you do,
And
wanna
then
get
some
paid,
places,
though,
I
they
won't
don't
say no
wanna pay.
names. I promise you, Chief, I won't say no names. There's some places who treat you like shit.
Absolutely.
No, it's just the fact.
Do you
that,
not
like,
think- do
even
you
if
agree with
that,
me or
like,
not?
You want to get paid?
Do you
like,
agree with me? Do people now? It's not even about the pay. It's about how you get treated.
Absolutely. I definitely agree.
Put respect on my name. If people come to your
That's
establishment
facts.
and I gave them a good show multiple times,
Literally
multiple
for years.
times, for years,
What?
No,
and
that's facts.
and then I come visit you, I buy extra, what's say wine. You know, I tell you, hey, can I
Mhm.
put you on my podcast? And you treat me like you don't even know me.
Right.
I won't
right.
say no names. I
Mhm.
promise you. I won't. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Or I'm
know who
getting
you
out,
are.
and you know who you are. But when I'm getting at, it's like, I'm not performing at your place. Matter of fact, I don't even want to fuck with them no more. Like,
yeah, no.
you know what I mean?
I feel that.
It's a lot of people who they don't appreciate the artistry.
That's a difference though.
Niggas
In
don't
open
wanna,
mics.
Niggas don't want to fuck with you till you up. More of the story.
Oh yeah, but that's
that
the difference
shit.
between open mics and you got a show with your band or your group or whatever. Because when it's open mic, that's like their perspective or like the vibe. Like it's open mic. Anybody just gonna go up there. Like we done literally played some fire at open mic and people loved it,
Nigga.
but it's an open mic, so people didn't like appreciate it as much as
Right.
it could have been
That's why
appreciated.
it's like,
But if it was
niggas
a
tryna get
show,
that nigga, yeah,
and people was like, it's
and
about
it's
to be
not
a show.
three fucking songs. Yeah.
Like that's why
I
I
just
don't
don't-
like open mics because of that reason. Like people, because you are
You gotta
wasting
bring your
shit.
gear out. You gotta do all this extra shit.
No, it's not even
just
that.
to play a
You
couple
just-
of
it
songs.
all come down
and it's
to
like,
the
if you got a
people-
show, you do whatever the fuck you got to do. You already know you got fire music.
But I
at the
really
end
feel
of the
like it
day.
really come down to the people. Like some people fucks with you.
No.
And at the open
But they
mic-
was fucking with us.
But
though.
And some people don't.
I'm
not
telling
just saying that
everybody-
either.
Well, when it comes to a Wimbledon standpoint, every place that we've been at, everybody fucks with us.
Right.
Period point. But like
because
Even
But
if
see,
it does sound
everybody
like
fuck with
something-
y'all. Do you think y'all fucking with y'all? Like people fuck with y'all based on the genre?
that's because
Because when I do
No, that's
hip hop
the thing.
in
We
certain
have
areas,
no
they're like, we
genre,
don't want
though.
you to do hip hop.
That's
We
the
don't want
thing.
you to do
We don't
pop.
Yeah,
have
that-
no genre.
yeah,
We
I
flip
feel
Even
that.
if I'm not
genres.
using no profanity and freestyling, we don't want
Yeah,
you.
We
it's
flip
'cause it's
genres,
hip hop,
though. That's
though.
the thing. We'll go to metal. Like even the day when we was just jamming and shit, we'll go to like some metal shit and then go to some funk shit. Like it's nothing. nigga.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
we'll, like,
facts.
flip the script. Like it don't
Nah,
matter. And
yeah.
then like everybody that's jamming, we all play like bass guitar and drums. So it's like. But
Yeah.
like we know we'll like every time everybody flip an instrument, you don't know how it's gonna go, but you know it's not gonna be the same shit
Right.
consistently. You feel me?
Do you-
Because everybody plays their shit.
Do you think like
Differently.
when it comes to artists in Wilmington, they have more
Basic ass
cooperation?
acoustic music.
They're more acoustic.
yeah,
Damn, why you gonna knock an acoustic like that for?
because it's
Because that's
because,
and
bro,
I'm
it's
born and raised in fucking
yeah,
Wilmington, nigga,
man.
and that's basic as shit.
no,
bruh.
I feel that. That is
That's that
literally
basic ass shit.
everywhere
you think a lot of
go,
people's doing acoustic too much?
Nigga.
Nigga, it's too much. It's OD as fuck.
It's,
nigga.
but like it's such a traditional
Do you
thing.
have like
though.
somebody with acoustic
Nigga,
doing
get
a good
clean,
job?
Get some clean tone
Nah,
on the
it's
fucking.
just like-
Or they got
electric
the different
guitar and throw
sound,
some
or it's
reverb
just all
on
the
that
same?
bitch.
You could travel into a random state and go to their local bar and you
You
gonna
might
find a
find
nigga
somebody
that's playing
different.
acoustic. like that's
Fuck,
literally
like,
how that
what?
shit is. Like,
Suppose they can sing well, like they playing the acoustic guitar, but they have
But
a
that
beautiful.
shit-
is
bro.
OD. It's everybody doing
no,
it.
I feel you, but Ted, that shit is like ancient, nigga. Like, I hate to be a fucking nerd, but like,
Right.
even bro,
That shit's
like,
stupid,
I'm gonna
bro.
just for a split second, I'm
I'm
gonna
hit
like,
that. Hold up, I'm about to hit that barbarian. Hold
hold up. Why you doing that? I'm gonna explain.
fuck?
That acoustic shit is ancient because like literally, like just I'm into like video games and shit. Shout out like Skyrim, Elder Scrolls. Listen, like
Shout
if
out
you
to
ever
Skyrim,
played that
hard
shit,
game.
nigga, or anything like that, and you go on that game into a fucking pub or a bar, you got a nigga playing a shit called a lute, and he's singing a tale from like the town about some niggas been doing that shit for centuries. Niggas been doing that shit for hundreds of years. You go in there and they just playing the acoustic shit while everybody. That's just how that shit is. Like, and here in Wilmington, it's the same way. You go to the local bar and you got a nigga in there. I once saw a
Bruh,
dragon
just
in the
look,
night.
bruh, all they
Like,
gotta do,
nigga-
bruh, just at least pick up an acoustic guitar.
I see where you're coming from now.
My nigga. Literally get you some
That
pedals.
shit is so
Pick up
funny,
an
bro.
acoustic guitar, throw some reverb on that bitch, bro. And that's it. Like, it's not hard, bro.
They're not throwing nothing on there. It's dry. It's
just
dry.
Like, bro,
They not
it's
throwing
fun,
nothing on
nigga.
there,
It is
nigga.
ODing.
Like all the wine, nigga, dry, nigga. Like,
No,
the
it's
fuck,
dry.
nigga? You know?
It's dry.
This is stupid. Like,
This is
it's stupid.
this
It's
is a great
fucking
sadness.
Stupid. Like, no.
It's
yeah,
not
they
stupid.
got
It's
a
not
point. They
just
got a
all-
point. It's just everywhere. It's like the same thing. Everybody
Yeah,
being
it's
jellyfish.
like-
Bro,
that's the common thing, and it's been happening for centuries.
But that's the
Ladies
thing.
and gentlemen,
You gotta
this
think
is
about-
Great Apes Cafe. My name is Timothy Raw. Here we got Ted Token and my nigga Kion. And right now we talking about acoustic guitar. And I must say that what they talking about, it seemed to be actually true.
If you go to the bar at all, if you go to the bar actively, not just one time, not just two times, like you go to the bar fairly
Consistently,
often,
if you're an
you have
alcoholic.
seen your local nigga. When I went to California for the first time, LA, same
Same
shit,
shit.
bro.
That
Same
is true,
shit.
though.
Niggas is out there on that acoustic shit, and they singing the same style of music, like thinking that that's
At least if
it.
they was doing something different, it'd be different.
Yeah.
Before I wrap this up, do you have anything else to talk about or say before I actually
But
start
nah,
closing this
I'm gonna
out?
just say this. I understand you trying to make your money doing your cover shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
At
not.
least
I'm not
switch it
knocking
up,
the
bro.
hustle. I'm not knocking the hustle
Switch
at
your
all.
shit up a little bit, bro. Like you don't always have to play acoustic guitar, bro. Like do something different, bro. Like
I knew a woman.
this stupid.
I know a woman who played acoustic, but her music was poetry and it was fire.
I felt that,
Okay.
but at the same time, it's like you
It's
can
not like
still
no so
do different
fire
shit,
now.
and you can make
She was
your
on
money.
the NDRE.
I'm not hating on the acoustic.
Besides
It's just
tips,
like
if
you
you're
gotta
doing the
think about
same
besides
shit,
tips, though.
there's like a certain like person or like template like a person where they're just playing that same folklore shit where they're just and like
But
nobody's paying attention to
Niggas
you.
like shit different at this point. Look, the bar is still gonna pay you. You still getting paid at the end of the night. The tips may not be the same, but you still getting paid to play.
That's what I don't like about open mics. I don't care. I'm not nigga. It's an open mic. I'm not. If I know it's an open mic, I'm not here to make money
Shout
because
out
I
to
know
COVID.
I can make anywhere from $5 to literally $100 because we literally made
Nigga,
$100.
we made $120
on the open mic.
in
That blew
fucking
my mind.
15
But like,
minutes and at an open mic.
yeah,
bruh.
but like it's an open
on, bro.
mic.
It's
like
possible,
it's
bro.
not like meant for you to fucking show out. Like if you do show out, great. But like
I had
it's
showed
not
out
meant
at
for that.
plenty of open mics.
A
to
show
West,
is
though.
meant to show out.
Like I feel like I had a show at a. I literally went to an open mic and it felt like a show when it was over.
And same. That's
You know what I mean? It's like wait
Same.
a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
why
nah,
we got that
yeah,
damn
yeah.
that money that dang. But
yeah. We got $100
I always feel like I
100
get that
off the funk.
Turn up. That's how you do it.
off the
100
funk,
That's how you
though,
do it.
nigga. Yeah, but no, we did everything that night, nigga.
No, but like I feel like that $100 came. It was one initially. We started out with just like a fun, and it was like we was just checking to see what we sounded like,
Mhm.
but it was just hitting. And after that, when we
Wow.
stopped, they was
Sometimes
like,
that's
"What
vibe,
the
nigga.
fuck?"
Look, it was a man right there in downtown Wilmington. He played his electric guitar dope. And he's be outside and I always tip him. I don't even know his name, but I just chilled. The man be playing his
Oh, you talking about the black dude that be at the Village
Yeah,
Market?
yeah,
nigga,
that nigga
yeah,
got
that
the
nigga be
juice.
there every
And you know
Saturday,
who you are.
nigga.
You know you are.
He's a local legend. He
That man got
already
the
made
juice.
his spot as a local
Yeah, it's a
legend.
few of them. Yeah,
I gotta put
That
him
the
in.
saxophone
crazy.
nigga.
That man got
That
the
nigga
juice.
too.
He's been
What's
a
that
local
nigga?
legend.
Fuck.
I don't know that nigga name, bro. I never knew his name,
And
but he's a
I'm
local
about that
legend.
nigga name, but yeah,
Some
that
bro,
nigga
people
crazy.
be trying to finesse him too, cause like
Yeah, he got his saxophone stolen.
he
Somebody
got
bought
his
him a new
yeah,
one.
yeah. That's
good
crazy,
that-
man.
That's dope that they bought him new and said that he got to go through that. But
That's so.
anyway, this is Great Apes Cafe. I'm gonna leave the closing of this episode with this: be wary of pretend gestures of admiration and hidden agendas.
Hidden agendas.
And move forward and persevere through anything you do. Bow
Persevere.
Wow, chase your dreams. Don't listen to him.
No,
Chase
fuck
your
no.
dreams, bro.
Chase
Hey,
that L, nigga. Chase
you
that L, nigga.
You might
It's
get tossed,
fine.
my nigga, but chase your
Chase
dreams,
that
my
L.
nigga.
No.
Hey, I thought I was gonna be a pro football player, bro, but like I dislocated my shoulder. So like,
Yeah.
Chase your dreams, though.
Dislocate everything in that.
Chase your dreams.
You about to dislocate life, nigga.
He said,
Fuck.
brother
Oh,
Deuces.
nigga.
Hey,
Stop trying. You try everything, nigga. Some things
Leave
you're not
Bow
meant to try,
Wow
my nigga,
nigga.
my nigga
alone.
Aaron said fart.
Bow Wow. And Aaron,
Somebody
get a
say
fucking
fart?
courtesy wipe. You stink.
You're gonna
On
get your
that
ass
game.
beat, and I'm gonna put money on you every night. I
Who,
promise
Bow
you.
Wow?
Fart?
Yes, nigga. I'm
Bow
gonna-
Wow, suppose he wins. Suppose he
He's
actually.
gonna lose. The only way he gonna win is because of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon.
But suppose he
Is he
actually
still-
win.
When the
You said
last time
what?
you watched wrestling
Suppose he
though?
like really win. Like he's actually beat his ass. He's winning. Bow Wow. No.
Bow Wow is going to get his ass.
Leave
Bow
Bow-
Wow is going to get his ass beat.
I hope that honestly, what if, it might just be a joke. It might just be a lie.
Leave Bow
On some
Wow
J. Cole
alone.
and Kendrick Lamar type shit. The nigga's supposed to release a fucking goddamn album how many years ago? That Black Friday album or whatever.
Man,
That
shit.
shit ain't,
Boo.
that shit ain't never come
Nigga,
out.
where's Kendrick? Where are you? We need you.
Man, Kendrick, man,
Please.
J.
Bow Wow, we
Cole,
need you.
man, Bow,
Psych, nigga.
leave Bow Wow,
Bow Wow, we need you.
Bow Wow, wow, yippee yo,
Save the
yippee
WJ.
yay.